All right, in this video, we're going to go over linear forms. Essential questions: what are the linear forms, and what are characteristics of each form? We've got four forms that we're going to want to be concerned about. We've got our four forms listed here, right? Slope-intercept form, standard form, horizontal lines, vertical lines. There are characteristics in which we have to be able to identify when we look at these forms, generally without having to graph, right? So for this first form, right, the y-intercept, x-intercept, and slope are. So y-intercept is b, the x-intercept is not available easily in this form, and then the slope is m. For standard form, the characteristics are. And then for horizontal lines, the characteristics are. And remember that none is not the same as not available here. So none means that this horizontal line, unless it is the x-axis, there isn't any. And then this is a 0. The slope of a horizontal line is 0. For vertical lines, remember there is no y-intercept unless, of course, it is the y-axis. The x-intercept is a, and then the slope here is undefined because we essentially have no horizontal movement. The slope, remember, is a rate of change. Dividing by 0 is weird, so it gets funky stuff. So let's take a look at this example. We've got to match the equation with the graph here. So when you approach a problem like this, immediately I will try to identify any horizontal or vertical lines. I can see I have a horizontal line here and a vertical line here. So looking at my graphs, do I see any horizontal lines? I do. Just to verify, the line is at -2. So we know that E matches up with 2. Next, I have a vertical line here. All right, vertical line matches up with this one. I don't see any others, but I'll double check anyways. Vertical line at -2. So now I would look at the remaining equations and then just try to figure out the characteristics of those. So looking at this first one here, to figure out the y-intercept, I would figure out, let's see, y-intercept is going to be at -2 because -2 divided by 1 is -2. And the x-intercept is at -2 divided by -1, which is 2. So y, I need to find a line. So let's see here. This one does not have any intercepts at 2. Oh, this one has a y-intercept at -2 and an x-intercept at +2. So it looks like this is going to be our line. And then let's see here. We've got the last one piece here. It has a y-intercept at 5. And the only y-intercept at 5 line that we have is D. So, and that's our linear